Alright guys, so today bringing you another video, and this is going to be my predictions for this weekend at UMG Dallas and the I-Series. I-Series I will talk about slightly but not much. First of all, the gameplay in the background is from an 8's lobby S&D game where I went off. I played pretty well, and so you'll see me shooting some bodies, like a bit of laugh, like taking the mic, like I would have just done the audio but it's corrupted so you can't really hear the audio, so I'm using it for this rather than you hearing all the shenanigans that went down in the 8s. But yeah, let's crack into it, and whilst the gameplay's going I'm going to bring up the bracket every now and again, just purely for when I'm talking about it so you guys can see. So we'll take a look at the bracket now quickly for UMG Dallas, and as you can see it is Optic Nation at the top versus the 4th place open bracket team, then Most Wanted be Strictly Business, then FaZe versus the third place, second place open bracket team, then MVS v Justice, then TK versus the 3rd place open bracket team, then Curse v Vanquish, then Optic Gaming versus the 1st place open bracket team, which I think will be Rise, so it'll be Optic Gaming v Rise, and then Dinar v Vex. I think Noble Black might go through from the open bracket, Mutiny, and Annex, like there's a few other teams in there that could get in, but yeah, I think Rise will come top in the open brackets, that's why I think Optic will play Rise. So we'll put the bracket down now, and in that game 1 where Optic Nation play, they'll get through easily, that'll be fine. So Optic Nation will advance to the quarterfinals. Most Wanted to be Strictly Business is probably the hardest game to call out of all of this, I think, just purely because they're so close. It's 8th and 9th seed. I think I'm going to have to go with Most Wanted. I'm going to have to give it to them because I think they'll be playing more as a team than Strictly Business have, so I think I'm going to give it to Most Wanted to get through to the quarterfinals to face Optic Nation. And then the next one, FaZe will beat the open bracket team, whoever that is, so they'll go through. Envy will beat Justice. Envy are on a high after winning Gfinity. Like, Envy winning Gfinity just shows how good of a team they are. They can come over here, beat British teams, not worry about the lag and everything. Not the lag, the jet lag is what I meant, and come over here and win. So MVS will go through from there to face FaZe. I'm going to do top half of the bracket and then I'll do the bottom half of the bracket. So then I think Optic Nation will then play the winner of Most Wanted and Strictly Business, and they'll win that. Optic Nation are a very strong team, probably in the top 5 US teams at the moment. The S&D game's on point and they'll win the S&Ds, and as long as they can take a respawn they'll be fine. However, if they can't get Strictly Business, I think that might be where their problem lies. Because Strictly Business will have a good S&D, and so that might be where their problem lies, but I still think Optic Nation will take it out and move on to the winners bracket semi-finals. FaZe versus Envy is going to be such a good game. It's going to be a cracking match, and I think I'm going to have to go with Envy beat FaZe. I think we'll go last map, and then I think Envy's Search and Destroy in last map will just blow them away, and I don't think you can look past Envy for that game. So it'll be Envy v FaZe. Obviously I forgot to mention no EG in this because Karma's had his kid with Holly, and so they're away, and then there probably other things that they haven't come for pick up. So yeah, Envy will beat FaZe to move through to play Optic Nation, and then I think Envy will 3-1 Optic Nation. Optic Nation will win the S&D, but I don't think they'll take a respawn off of Envy. I just think they're too good at it. Respawn. So Envy will go through top in that part of the bracket. The next part of the bracket, TK will beat their open bracket team quite comfortably, and then you got Curse v Vanquish, which is a hard one to pick, but I think they'll just win it. I just think Curse has a bit more about them to win it. So Curse will beat Vanquish, and then that'll be TK v Curse in the second round, and then in the next games you'll have Optic Gaming v Rise, and I think this will be a great game. This is going to be Saturday at some point, probably earlier-ish on, late on Saturday. Optic Gaming v Rise is going to be an unreal game, and I think it's going to go last map. I really do. I think this is a harder game here than it is in the quarterfinals for Optic. I think this will go last map, but I think Optic's just experience and everything, I think they'll come out on top and they'll win 3-2 against Rise. Rise is a really good online team, as everyone knows, just running through bullets and doing some crazy Houdini shit online. Whether they are close at land, but I don't think they're there yet to take out the likes of Optic, etc. So I think Optic will win 3-2, purely because Rise will have had that open bracket run, meaning that Optic, first game coming into it, won't have played any games, and it'll go 3-2. If Optic come out hot and take the first map, it'll be a 3-0 sweep. But if they lose first map, 3-2. I'm just calling that there. And then Denial v Vex. You gotta go Denial. I don't think you can't not go Denial on predictions. So Denial v Vex are gonna go with Denial. So then moving back up to TK v Curse. TK will win that. TK a very good team. Haven't performed that well at lands since they've got their new roster, but they're a good team. Like, you can't disagree with the fact that they're not a good team. And I think they've just got like the second in pro points for a reason. I think they beat Curse on their day quite happily. 3-1 maybe, beat Curse. So TK will advance to the semi-finals in their side of the bracket. And then Optic versus Denial. I think that's happened at a couple of events in the past, and Optic have 3-0'd them or 3-1. So I think again Optic will comfortably win that, which sets up another humdinger. TK v Optic, which was the final of the X Games and went to last map, and I think it could do the same again. It'll be interesting to see with Optic how they do this event after coming off that horrible Gfinity run. It'll be interesting to see how hyped they are, etc. If they get hyped, then I think they win. If they don't get hyped, then I don't think they win as much. Scumpy had a really average event at Gfinity. I thought like normally he goes off on freight every time, he didn't. So if Scumpy's going off and Proofy or Clay can back him up, and then Nate can do his objective, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll beat TK 3-2. But if it's all clicking for Optic, then it'll be a 3-0, because Optic on their day can beat anyone, and Optic on the day will give EG a run for their money, and EG are the best in the world. So you got to give up Optic. So that'll be an Optic Envy winners bracket final, and I think I'm gonna have to go with Envy. You just got you have to. Like, they Optic 3-0'd them in America, but then Envy 3-0'd them at Gfinity, and I think Envy's team at the moment can take out Optic. Will it be a 3-0? I don't think so. I think it'll be 3-2 again. I've predicted a few 3-2s, and A, that's because I just want a really good tournament, but B, I just think Optic will hands down Envy will just it'll be 3-2. Simple as that. So Envy will go through to the final, and then I think it'll be an Optic Envy final. I don't think you can look past that. You could get TK if they have a good tournament. Optic Nation could suddenly have a good tournament. I mean, can't count them out. If it suddenly clicks in respawn, their weird respawn game mode. I don't know how they work in the respawn. I just don't understand it. But yeah, you never know. Anything can happen on the day. But yeah, I think it'll be an Optic Envy final, and then I think Envy will win the tournament. I think Optic will come second. So yeah, that are my predictions for UMG Dallas, and I think that most people might agree with me. I get a few Optic fans not agreeing with me. But hey, that is enough about UMG Dallas. We're coming back across the pond, back to where I'm from, back to UK, Coventry, I-Series, in the Rico Arena. I know a few people who are going, and a few people who are going to get drunk, and a few people who are going to play. So good luck to you if you are playing, and I know you. But I-Series is going to be a weird event. It's going to be a very weird event. Don't have TCM attending. I don't think Epsilon are attending, and Exertus are going with 3 out of their 4 teams picking up Moose, so it'll be still a strong team. Orbit are the only team going to I-Series with a full roster, and if Orbit want to show that they can hang at all, they have to win this event. Hands down, have to win this event. There is no way on earth they cannot win this event. If they don't win this event, then I don't know, I just don't think anyone's going to take them seriously again, because they're the only full team there, that full pro team there. You could say Exertus with 3 out of their 4 plus Moose isn't exactly a bad team, and I think they'll get to the final, but I think Orbit have got to win the event. I just think they simply have to. They've been teaming together for ages, and I don't think you can look past them. Can the Exertus with Moose do it? Yeah, easily, because Moose is a great player, could fill in for anyone, carry that team, and Exertus have proved that they're very good players. They got to Gfinity after all, and Orbit didn't. So it's on 360, so it's different, but I just think that Exertus shouldn't be able to beat a full Orbit team, and that's that. So Orbit need to win this event to show anything, and I'm really annoyed I can't go. I wanted to go, but I don't have money at the moment, so I'll be attending the next one and the next DGL if it's not in Blackpool, or if it is in Blackpool and I've got money, I'll be attending. But yeah, that is my predictions for these two tournaments. MV to win Dallas, Orbit to win I-Series. Orbit don't win I-Series, RIP Twitter. And if MV beat Optic in the final, that'd be such a viewer spinner for UMG, Optic the MV final. And if Optic don't win in the final, RIP Twitter end it as well. But yeah, cheers guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out more on my channel, more gameplays, etc, etc. And I will catch you all later. I might be live streaming later today as well. So yeah, check that out, link in the description below. See you later.